playing in the snow?
Yeah.
Yeah. Isaac is being weird. No, he's gonna sit like there and be staring at me the whole time I'm trying to do this. Irritate me. Or more like embarrass me. Anyways, so we went on a date last week and we went thrift store shopping.
Oh yeah.
You're so weird. So I'm gonna show you what we got. We got these pie pans. We've got a set of 3 of them, $2 each. They're Pyrex. They're such a good deal, and I only had 1 pie pan. Been borrowing my mom's since Thanksgiving because I didn't have enough. And then I got these sheets. I think these sheets are really pretty. But Raphael had like a blue one that every time he used it, it would end up with like little spots on it. Like if he drooled on it or anything. Yeah, it just stains stains. And it would be like a drool stain. So that was nice. So I got him these sheets. He actually has the fitted one on his bed. There's 2 pillowcases. I didn't use those. He would use this full size. And then this is a flat. I plan to take this flat and make it into another fitted. Because I like to just give the kids, they get like a fitted sheet on their bed, and then I give them a blanket until they're old enough to start making. Like Briella started getting like a real bed set like recently, and she loves it and she takes good care of it, and she can make it on her own. And for the boys, it's just easier. I like it. Briella did that. They used to actually set the full-size bed, Briella and Edward, when they were little, and just have a blanket each on the opposite side so that I never remember them fighting over blankets or something, you know. Both of them are warm then. Next up, I got this fabric. I got 2 sets of fabric. This is like a ton of fabric, and it's like really heavy. I don't know if you can tell, but it's a heavy fabric, and I'm thinking I might try to make some shoes out of this. We'll see. And then this fabric, so it was $2 for any pieces of fabric at the store. So I ended up getting this one, and then I just got this one. This is like a suede, and the other side is really interesting. It's like, I don't know, it's definitely a synthetic fabric, but like it kind of just, it has that feel of like a shoe. And so I'm thinking I might use that for inside, like I'm making a boot or something for a kid, and this will be like the outside fabric, and then this will be the inside, so it's soft and warm. And then this coat, which is actually quite pretty, does not fit me. It barely fits me. If I lost a little bit more weight, I probably could fit it, but that's not the plan. The goal was to get this to make Raphael a snowsuit, so we will see how that works. I'm going to try and start that today. We'll see what happens. I might even try to use some of the buttons, so that way I really can like save a lot. But I thought it would work perfect. It'd be great for like future babies. Isaac's falling asleep now. Future babies for the stuff, but it's actually 100% wool. I'm going to actually try and use this, here is a pair of Pip's pajamas. I'm going to try and use this as a pattern. I'm going to go a little big on it, and I'm hoping to get it big enough that he can wear it next year, if not the year later too, which would be nice because the more years, the better. I don't have snow pants for him, and the poor little guy comes in out of the cold every time, and he's like, cold, cold, cold. So he doesn't even stay out in the snow very long, and it snowed again today, so we need some snow pants, something snow pants or whatever for him. The next thing we have, okay, Isaac, you want to try it on for us? Is Isaac got himself a, is it a trench coat? Is that what you call it? Got himself this trench coat. He had just mentioned he really wanted a trench coat. Oh, we got the coat was supposed to be $5, but I think we got it for like, was it 10? You said? Because she had it like labeled 2 different places, and the rack we got it off of was like $5 each. I didn't notice it until after we left. Isaac said about that, and so these jackets were a pretty good deal, even for $10. We also got a keyboard I forgot to grab. Look at that. And Isaac will try this jacket on. Ready? Come on, get up. Now he's gonna put the jacket on. And there it is, his trench coat. Just need a hat to go with it, a fedora, right? And then the other thing we got was this. This actually works on our TV. And then we got this for $5. It was actually for supposed to be for 10, but Isaac was like, she put down for 5, so he's like, oh, well, the jackets, you know, which I think we spent $5 more than we had planned. But yeah, it runs on batteries, and it's just, you connect it via, I guess, Bluetooth, right? Mm-hmm. So, have you used it on the TV?
No, you wanted to try it out?
Oh, you should try it out.
I used it on my phone.
You did. Anything else to say?
Nothing.
Are you Batman?
No, I'm Inspector Gadget.
Oh, that's right. Briella likes that jacket, doesn't she? That's what she was saying about you being Inspector Gadget. So, those are our thrift finds. Well, it is time for me to go do some sewing. So. You're so weird.
So weird. You can sew weird. You have weird sewing.
No. You're weird.
Every time you mess up, I'm like, oh, I sewed it weird. It was so weird.
You're so crazy.
You're going to be sewing.
You're crazy. First things first, I'm going to attempt to turn this into a pattern. We'll see how that goes. I'm going to lay this out as best I can and then draw around it and then edit the drawing from there. I'm going to use a red pen. Hopefully that way I can tell the difference between my official lines and my unofficial lines. Besides, it matches the coat. I think I got the gist of what I want this sleeve. And then the body is pretty much half the thing, so I'm just going to try and do it like this. I'm trying to decide what fabric to use to test my idea out, but I have like places where I need to add anyways, so I don't know. Maybe I'll find something that I have left over from something else to try it out. We'll see. I transposed the pattern onto the fabric and I made 4 of these. Sewed them together with the light stitching and tried it on Raphael. And it fit pretty good. So on to cutting out the wool. So I found as I laid out the coat that it worked perfect to put the coat seams, to save the seams, and the pockets actually. So I cut it out and I'm sewing it together. And I sewed first just a regular stitch and then I serged everything, of course, because I didn't want anything to fray. But this is the serging. So far, this is the front of it. I have not hemmed it yet. I just sewed like along the legs here and I sewed this up. And then I serged the armholes and the neck, the back side. I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to do the front. It's still a tricky thing. And then I left the straps on that were in the back of this coat and the pockets. I'm thinking about putting a zipper somehow right here so that when he's playing in the snow, no snow goes down the pant leg. Hopefully. And then I'm going to put a zipper here. And I'm thinking about making a hat. And I've got to make arm, like sleeves too. Which I did get out fabric for the sleeves. And then I'm trying to decide how to finish off the bottom. Do I just hem it so they can tuck it into snow pants? I think I'm just going to hem it and tuck it into snow pants. I just got to make sure it's the right length for him. So that's where we're at. So I got it complete. This is cute. Cute, cute. Okay, I'll show you a little better. So I finished it up and this is what it looks like. I didn't realize I had a even catch that when I was cleaning up. I'll have to fix that someday. If I ever find time. It won't hurt anything. It looked really good. So I saw that. So anyway, so what I did for the hat is I took one of Raphael's other hats and I kind of, I just made a pattern out of it from his jacket. And it has like these panels on the side. There we go. See that panel on the side. And then there's the strip that goes down the back. Like that. So, and I just sewed it on there. Of course, I did not really hide my sewing very well. I hid it in the front here as best I could, and apparently not so well. My sewing machine started having trouble because then I kept breaking needles. Probably because I kept bending them and then they broke. So it's a little heavyweight. I put zippers in those pockets, and I have now a button up here. There's a zipper there, of course, and a zipper there. put the zippers in. I actually sewed down this side, and then I would just sew it, like before I put it together, I sewed it into like just the wool, not in the lining. And then I sewed it to that side. And the sleeves, I actually took the sleeves from the other jacket. So these are the exact same sleeves from the other jacket. I just took and cut them shorter, and then I bunched them up here, which might look a little girly, but I figured it wouldn't hurt, and they would kind of be cute at the same time as, you know, it's for a toddler. Cute is okay for a toddler. And then this is one of the buttons, actually buttonholes from the other, from the actual original jacket, and so is the button itself. I just didn't feel like trying to figure out how to hem this properly, like fold it in and everything, so I just zigzagged it with my pinking shears, and then I sewed it along that, so just make it easier. And so then I hemmed these up with my sewing machine. I thought about hemming them by hand, but Raphael just needs this, and I actually decided to watch church online so that I could stay home and continue working on this. It has challenges. Let's see, if I did it again, I'd probably buy something bigger with wool. I don't know. Oh, I forgot to show you another part. On the very back, I kept the ties so they can tie together. Isn't that cute? Just so cute. I think it looks so cute. And in red, I'll be able to see him in the snow, which would be nice. So I'll have to see what it looks like tomorrow in that. That was so cute. He's gonna love it. He was so excited when I told him about it, and he was like, ah! I was like, that's so adorable. So I've been doing some other sewing projects recently, and some of the other sewing projects I've done, I haven't showed it in anything. Like, I've been taking pictures and everything of it. One of them is making Edward some pants. They were actually Isaac's old pants. I took and I redid them into making pants for Edward. So I made guitar straps, and I did these braids, and then I did the strap, and it comes down to a piece of leather that I did by hand. So, but Isaac needed a guitar strap, and the kids have ukuleles each, and they just needed a strap, so I made them. This is all stuff I had. I actually didn't buy anything to make these. I was gonna actually buy something to finish Isaac's, but then I found that I could make a leather strap, and I just made this string that go around it out of leather, which was a better idea. And then this is Edward's. So he liked the embroidery hearts that I did on Briella's sewing kit. So I put embroidery hearts on his so that he would have that specialness to it. And a ribbon. Yeah, braid. That's what you call them. These are a pair of Isaac's old pants. These are actually, the paint on them is actually from Isaac. This is the uglier of the pairs, but it's probably the most unique in a way. So I just took a pair of Edward's, I think I took a pair of overalls, and I just made a pattern out of them. And then I sewed them up the bottom, and I hemmed them, of course. So then, and I left a lot of extras, actually double thickness, I think, down there, so I can let it out more if he gets bigger. It doesn't fit his waist perfectly, but I did put this elastic. The other two have more, well, there's three other ones, have a bigger piece of elastic, and they go a little tighter. But with these pockets back here, I couldn't put a wide enough piece of elastic. So, but I left the pockets on this one. It was just so much fun. They fit perfectly within my pattern, so I didn't have to do anything to them. And Edward thought that was cool. And then I needed something to hold them up, so I thought about it, and finally I came with this idea of making like suspenders for him, because he always needs his pants held up anyways. He has trouble with his pants staying up. So, more because he doesn't actually pull them up. He kind of like pulls them up funny when he goes to the bathroom, and yeah. So, but he does good otherwise. So these have been helping a lot. Also, they're more durable, and might as well get some more use out of Daddy's old pants than anything else. And I put these pockets. At first, I was just going to do the pockets and then put the buttons here. But when I made the first one, and this one is the first one I made, it just looked too small. And so I added this extra piece of jean back here, and that way they could put buttons on there. And so chose different buttons for him and have lots of buttonholes as he gets taller. It's kind of like a fun thing with him, is making him jeans, so he loves them, and he wears them every day. Actually, it's because I tell him that he's not allowed to wear nice jeans. He has one pair of nice jeans, and I'm like, can't wear those ones unless you're going to church or going away. And so he rarely wears them to go away. It's mostly for church, so tonight he was like, I need a pair of pants. And I'm like, your church pants? And he's like, oh. So I'm like, please don't wear the ugly ones. Like, these ones are ugly. The rest of them don't have as many stains and stuff. These ones probably won't last as long, but I'm hoping that with the zipper pocket and a pouch in here, he can put lots of fun little things in it through the summertime. It'll be fun to look at him and watch him wear them in the summer. But Isaac was kind of glad that I used them. Isaac normally busts out the seams, and so it makes it easy to reuse if he busted out anywhere. If he like wore the knees out. These ones actually have the knees pretty worn out, but they're worn out at a different place than Edward's gonna wear them out. But it was weird because like as I cut out the fabric to make Edward's pants, it was like all you had to do was cut off the edges of Isaac's and you got a pair for Edward. I was like, they're really close in size. Raphael was like really wanted a pair of pants too, so he's so excited about having that snowsuit, so he's gonna enjoy it. And then so I've been just kind of doing some on and end sewing. Been keeping busy. Really haven't done any videos this month except for the fasting videos, so this is like the first one that I've actually filmed this year, besides fasting ones. So the rest of the videos recently have been just from right after Christmas, before the New Year. So I took a little break and I kept having to post videos every day. It was kind of crazy. So I've been keeping busy though. Lots going on. I actually have come up with a schedule because with the house being so big, I have a hard time keeping up with like the little things that the bigger things that you do when you first moved in, and then it just starts getting dirtier and nasty. And so I was like, I'm gonna make a schedule. So I made a schedule and I'm hoping to stick to it. We'll see. This is like the first week. I'm almost through the first week, and I'm like, okay, the job should get easier from here on out. Like cleaning the van doesn't get done, but like, you know, I go through and clean it up every once in a while. So I'm like that, and the dusting, I always hate to try and keep up with dusting. It's not as important to me. So I dusted this week and it's so much better. I vacuumed the floors really good, and I like changed the air filters, and I mopped the floors and deep cleaned the bathrooms. So like the sinks that had like calcium buildup and the shower that had calcium buildup, I actually got that off. It was kind of nice. So I'll have to do a video if it works in a few weeks, tell you my routine and give you some tips on what my tips would be for somebody. Maybe a schedule list of what I have. So yeah. And so I will let you now see some videos of the kids. Enjoy. And we will see you guys next week. Thanks. How cool it is. Oh, you look so handsome. Do you like it? Do you like the pockets? Where's the pockets? Yeah. What's your favorite? You like the hat? It has a hat and pockets. And it's super cool. Can you run in it? Can you run in it? You're so cute. You're adorable. Whoa, you bouncing? You're bouncy. Are you bouncy? Whoa! Did you guys just get home from church and you wanted to go outside in the dark? You want to go outside? You just need shoes? You don't want to go out in the dark. It's too dark to go outside, but you can go out tomorrow. Yeah, you need to have socks and shoes. Yeah, should we make you gloves? Yeah, we'll make you some gloves tomorrow. Warm gloves. Yeah. Oh, did you throw a snowball at mommy? Are you silly? Edward's coming. And